Hello, Bean. Bean, will you do the intro? Will you say welcome to the Unhinged Library?
Alright, we're just jumping in today.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, and welcome to the Unhinged Library podcast. I'm Alicia.
I am Hallie, and this is Jellybean.
And it is so good that you are watching us on a screen or listening to our voice.
Ow. Okay.
And watching
Gentle.
Hallie possibly get bit by her cat.
She's excited. She likes today's episode.
Yeah, she is very excited, and it's been a little while since we filmed, just because, honestly, Alicia is a little busy in the summer.
Yeah, you get super busy in the summer.
I'm a very social butterfly person. In case you didn't know, I do have a very large social life.
You do.
But I enjoy my large social life, and Hallie is very nice, and even though we don't work in the same area anymore in our building, we still see each other a little bit at work.
Yeah.
And
We're
obviously,
across the aisle. We just wave at each other.
we like today I was like, hey, you see me over here? I miss you.
Yeah.
But yes, so how are you?
I'm doing good. Obviously not as busy with you as you. Had like my, little mentee bees a couple weeks ago, but I'm good.
I had one of those last week. So as I say, embrace change. Change is good. Sometimes change is difficult, and I've had some big changes at work lately, and we're just kind of moving through the flow and some changes in other aspects of my life and just trying to work through all those things. So
Also,
it's stressful, but it's fine. We chill.
Also, on my behalf, there is no stigma to taking medication. If you need to take medication, take the medication. I had to go back on my pills, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I feel better.
Do what makes you feel good. Like, truthfully, we'll get into this, I guess, our next topic. I have not been reading a lot lately just because I feel like my life is so stressful and chaotic that I can't take on, like, even though it's fun chaos to read, because I love reading. Obviously, like, that's why we have this podcast. We have a book club. Like, I have a Bookstagram, which I've been really slacking on. But I feel like it's sometimes hard to get attached to books when there's too much chaos going on in your life that you really don't want to, like, invest into it.
You can't actually escape, yeah.
So, needless to say, I comfort read Quicksilver recently this week, which I love Quicksilver, which is really funny. We're laughing because
We may have scandalized a friend of ours, also from work, by having him listen to a certain part of Quicksilver at the bar. That may be getting put up on our Instagram, so if you want to see the video reaction.
yes, go check it out because this episode is being filmed actually the night before we're gonna post it.
Yeah, we're getting quicker on the turnaround.
Yes, and we also have like a lot of archive episodes that are just kind of like just in case episodes.
Yeah, the deep dives that, like, we don't know if they're resonating or not, so like, let us know what you like.
Yes, we did a deep dive on Quicksilver,
We
so
did.
let us know.
We love that book.
We love that book. Audiobook, physical book, love
It's just
it.
awesome.
Can't wait for Brimstone this year.
I can't.
Can't wait.
On all of you people who bullied her into changing the covers and now want to complain that you're not going to have much in covers, you're the problem!
The covers are beautiful. Just
You are the problem.
it is the author's artistic right to design their covers, in my opinion. Just saying.
If you don't like the cover, just wait like a few months and then there's going to be alternative coming out, because look at all the special editions we've been getting.
Literally special editions, which I still have not got my special edition yet. They were on pre-order, that's why.
That's
so
why.
like it makes sense, but I'm really excited for those.
Yeah.
So excited. But before we get too far off topic, Yak, because we love to do that.
We have been yapping. You said you haven't been reading. I didn't even say
Yeah,
what
what are you reading? Yes, let's go to
right
that
now
first.
I'm reading Wolf, which is our book club pick,
Mhm.
and I am hosting book club, so I have to also make the slideshow, which means I have to finish the book this weekend so I can make the slideshow. And then I have to figure out how to make the slideshow because I haven't done that since I was in high school like 10 years ago.
FaceTime me, let me know.
I have Jeff that can help me too, because like he had to do presentations for college.
Yeah.
So I'm sure like if I'm sitting there on the couch struggling, he can just be like,
Google's pretty easy, like the PowerPoint that they have on there, which
Yeah.
if you guys don't use like Google Forms or like Google Docs, definitely check that out because all of us have a Gmail account. I think everyone has a Gmail account.
and it's really easy to share it, like
Mhm.
especially with people not having the same, like I don't have an Apple computer, but I have all Apple devices. Otherwise, I can still work on things.
And it's nice, like, we share it sometimes in our Facebook group, and then we also, like, share it while we're watching it on screen.
Yeah.
So, that's cool. Next month, I'm supposed to be hosting, and I'm going to be doing Book Olympics, and I'm pretty excited. I will disclose the games. Maybe I'll see if the girls are okay with us, like, doing a little snippet video when we do it.
Yeah.
But kind of how, like, everyone does beer Olympics, I figured it'd be, like, fun to do, like, Book Olympics for our book club for it.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. Maybe we can do this book club round. We could do, like, the food one that we were talking about, like the cookbook one. And we all can bring, like, a recipe.
Summer would be nice, because, like, lots of salad.
Yeah, like, it'd be a fun summer idea. We actually got that idea from a different group of friends that we met that do a book club up here locally. That they did a cookbook episode. We'll call it episode, but, like, whatever, meetup. And, yeah, they all made different recipes out of the cookbook.
It would be fun. Now, do we all pick the same cookbook, or do we just find a cookbook?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Cookbooks are actually expensive.
I know. Does anyone really read cookbooks?
I have a cookbook.
I mean, I have some cookbooks, but, like,
I have a D&D cookbook.
Can I see it up there?
Because I'm a nerd.
I know Lindsay has a supernatural one.
Mm-hmm.
I have just, like, basic ones. But yes, she'll run. I was gonna say, I'm gonna crack my bevy. Do you want to crack your bevy?
Thank you, I have a bean. Oh, you're doing the ASMR?
Today is not sponsored by Bubbly, but we are drinking Bubbly.
I have so much bubbly. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sorry, my hand
You're
is in
good.
the way.
I like spicy butter.
I'm sorry about the face I just made. For like the past 3 days, I feel like I have like a bubble like right here in my chest, and it hurts when I swallow things. And I don't know why. I love bubbly too, but like, oh my god, it just hurts to eat. I might lose weight this week just because I can't freaking eat anything.
I feel like though, bubbly definitely makes me belch.
Oh yeah, the carbonation. Bean, how is that?
And I'm a belcher.
Bob.
I really am.
Louise.
Tina. I've actually started recently rewatching Bob's
I love
Belchers.
Bob's Burgers.
Or Bob Belchers.
Bob's Belchers. I love Bob's Burgers. So we have been talking, like, you've been going through hell recently, quite honestly. I have been, other than like figuring out medical things, doing pretty good. But again, I'm back on my medication, so that helps a good bit. But like, just because the world has gotten a little darker in like the last little while, I've started listening to a podcast that is just the cast and writers from Parks and Rec talking about each episode, called Parks and Recollection.
Cute.
And I love it. It makes, like, because I usually listen to true crime, and then I'm just like, I can never leave my house again.
I listen to true crime in a little bit, but my favorite true crime is Going West podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I guess let's do our like little like plug situation
We
here.
are a podcast.
We are a podcast that is now available on 3 platforms.
Wow. We are branching out.
Yes, we are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and on YouTube. We are at the Unhinged Library Podcast. You can find us on most platforms at that, and on Instagram at that location as well.
We post fun little things. Sometimes if we're reading the same book, we'll post the book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to do more videos on those.
Yes, we're doing better on our activity for it. So thank you all for following. And if you're here from there, hello.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. And we also have our own Bookstagrams.
Yes. I am BookBabe415.
And I am Alicia Reed 716.
Yes.
So obviously, I will link all these in the show notes in whatever platform you are following us on. And thank you all for listening to us yap on this couch.
I have no idea what's going on with my hair also. I'm apologizing. It's eating me. It's humid here today.
It's okay. I was trying not to burp during that whole spiel.
All right. Well, what's today's episode?
Today's episode is Tropes.
We do love some good tropes. And you had a good one you mentioned at the bar that you didn't.
I feel like it's kind of like controversial in the sense, but it's really not. So like my favorite die-hard trope is enemies to lovers. Now, with that being said, I feel like everyone says it's enemies to lovers nowadays.
It's very common. Like, again, we've had...
But, like, I'm talking, like, true enemies to lovers.
Yeah.
Like, again, can't compare because I know you haven't read it. But, like, I want, like, a Shatter Me enemies to lovers. I want a book and a half of you literally hating this person. I don't want you to fall in love in, like, 3 chapters. To me, that's not enough of an enemies to lovers. I want a plot line of 3 books that is, like, 1 to 2 books of you hating each other to then finally fall in love. I want that angst.
Yeah.
And I feel like you don't get that. I am eventually going to read Zodiac Academy. It's on my TBR. Obviously, we ain't, like, reading right now, so I can't tell you where it's at on my TBR. But I hear that's a little bit of it. But I don't know. Like, Fourth Wing to me wasn't enough enemies to lovers. It was good. I'm not going to say I didn't like Fourth Wing. But, like,
it wasn't drawn out enough.
That's not the enemies to lovers. Like, this next, Thorns and Fire, this is the enemies to lovers I'm looking for.
Well,
I'm looking for hatred.
Because they're enemies again.
Exactly. I love that.
Shield of Sparrows had a decent enemies to lovers, but it was also enemies to lovers with deception, which I do. I like the fake name, the, like, little bit of a deception trope.
Yeah.
I like that.
Again, reasons why I love Lost and Lassoed, because I love the hatred and the banter.
You got enough of it that it, like...
eat me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I don't know. But I feel like with enemies to lovers, everyone advertises it, but it's like we hate each other for maybe, like, 8 out of 35 chapters, and then we're banging. And that's not the kind of enemies to lovers that I want.
And I could understand if it started out as, like, hate banging, and then, like, they still kind of hate each other, but then they're like, wait, do I hate this person?
Are you sure? There's a thin line between love and hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, not that is, like, my diehard trope is enemies to lovers. So if you tell me it's that, I'm like, ooh, tell me more.
I get it.
But I want, like, real enemies to lovers. So, like, I don't know. It's a very easy thrown out trope. Like, again, Cassian and Nesta.
Yeah.
They literally hate each other. They're hate banging, but, like, they literally hate each other.
I don't think they hated each other because he didn't hate her. He met her as a human and was like,
well, yeah, he loved her, but, like, she hated him.
Yeah.
I mean, it was one-sided.
It was one-sided.
Very one-sided.
Yeah.
That situation.
Extremely.
Poor man's.
Not really. He wanted it that way.
He wanted it. He liked it. He's like, ooh. He's like Carrion when he's like, I like it when girls insult me.
Yeah.
But yes, I will say, like, enemies to lover is my, like, diehard.
I get it.
I'm just picky if I will give you, like, if I could, like, rate on 5 stars of what I actually thought an enemies to lovers was, yeah.
See, and that's how I feel like about, like, the deception. Like, I kind of like the deception trope. I like not knowing, and then, like, that struggle after where it's like, did I fall in love with this person? Or, like, because I like when people question, am I in love with this person, or am I in love with the ideal that I've come up with myself? Because I feel like a lot of people need to ask themselves that in their, like, actual life.
Yeah, because I feel like that's a very real trope, too, that's, like, relatable for it.
So I love that. I also I love Grumpy Sunshine.
Yes. And that's up there in my top. Yes.
I live in Grumpy Sunshine, so I love it. It makes me smile.
I think all of my, like, top books have, like, probably Grumpy Sunshine.
To some degree.
Some degree into it.
Yeah.
Because I just love it. And I love it when it's, like, either, like, a black cat and golden retriever, or when it's, like, vice versa. Like,
yeah.
I just love it, both versions of it. Because I've read it in both versions, and I can't say, like, one's better than the other.
I agree. And, like, it doesn't even have to just be contemporary. Like, you can still use Grumpy Sunshine in, like, a fantasy, and it's still really fun.
Like, Elite and Lorcan.
Yeah.
Like, that's still a Grumpy Sunshine situation for it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Grumpy Sunshine book?
Oh, I don't even know. That's, like, such a hard one. Because, like, I really, like, I don't know what to pick. I can't.
Can't pick? That's okay.
Well, okay, obviously, like, Crescent City, just because I love Crescent City, and, like, Hunt's grumpy. Hunt's a grumpy Gus.
He is.
I kind of like grumpy Gus's. Jeff can be a grumpy Gus. And I call him Grumpy Pants.
Yeah. That's okay. Something's gotta be grumpy.
Yeah.
You like a curmudgeon.
I do. I like a curmudgeon.
Yeah, it's like when we read The Spell Shop, that was your favorite person.
I
like
literally
the curmudgeon.
just loved
like that and the plant. You're like, those
yeah.
are my 2 favorites. Like, of course, those are your 2 favorite people.
I can't help it.
Those are good, though. I
Well, it's like anybody who's a little prickly. Like if I'm warned, if I come into like a new job and they're like, "Oh, this guy's like prickly. He's the grumpy old man." I'm like, he's gonna love me.
Yep,
that's
gonna
the
be
person.
my homie.
Like our prickly friend from our job literally came up to me today and was like, "I love you." I'm like, "Thanks."
Thanks. Thank you.
I don't know what that says about me, but I'll take it.
Yeah. Hey, take it if you can.
Yeah.
I would say my other like top ones. I love Touch Her and Die.
I like true touch her and die, not just like the asshole who's gonna yell at somebody at a bar.
No, like I want him to literally eviscerate all the air from your lungs so you can't breathe anymore.
It's the quiet. It's the quiet touch her. Like you don't have to yell. You don't have to get in somebody's face. But like
when Rowan does it when Rolf wants to talk shit about Sam.
When Rowan does it about Arabin.
Oh yes. Oh,
Like
about the oil.
And like where it wasn't even just like, it wasn't violence. It wasn't like, I'm gonna beat your ass. It was just, I'm more of a man than you.
Like,
and now we both know it.
my skin was dry.
We love this man. It's Rowan.
Rowan. Ugh.
Or like even like the touch her and die, and the fact of like, I know she can handle herself, so like I'm gonna post up behind her, and you're gonna think I'm the threat, but I'm gonna let her do what she wants first.
Yes. Like I'm gonna let her eviscerate you, and
like,
then if not,
like
I will
Thea
step in.
and Wilder, where
Yes.
like Wilder's like standing right behind Thea, just like
Yeah, literally. I think in that it was that book.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna watch her do it, and then if not, I'll come up.
like she can tap me in, but I'm good. I'll be here.
Yep.
And like again, it's that quiet, manly confidence of like, I'm not scared of anything.
Torch.
Torch,
Mm.
Torch,
Like, I'm like,
Wilder,
woo!
Hunt, like Rowan, Lorcan,
All of our like anyone that was in
Cassian,
Dorian, like
Dorian,
anyone that was in our March Madness episode, which favorite episode if you ask me. All those men.
Jamie
Jamie Fraser, like
it's the quietness. It's just the being able to like.
Jamie Fraser.
I'm just gonna post up back here. You think I'm the threat, and I'll let you think that. But like,
Do it, I dare you.
go ahead, try.
I love that.
I hate saying it, but it's the Huckleberry effect. Have you seen like so the actual Western that the Huckleberry line is from is like, you know, the guy's coming up and he thinks he's meeting with, you know, Lady Love, and it's the bad guy, and then like all of a sudden Clint Eastwood's character comes out and just says, "I'll be your Huckleberry," and it's a big altercation and he's just doing it to fuck with him. And I'm like, I love that. I love it.
Clint Eastwood.
Yes.
Scott Eastwood.
Eastwood's.
Eastwood's The Longest Ride. Oh, I love that movie. It's a good book.
See, I'm thinking of like the actual old westerns, and you're thinking of The Longest Ride.
I watched that like not that long ago. I love Scott Eastwood.
Mm-hmm.
I will say another one of my favorite tropes would probably be like one bed.
Yep.
It's
One bed,
rewarding.
one horse, like one
Yeah.
forced proximity.
Forced proximity, yes.
Forced proximity is always pretty solid. It gives that tension that you need.
I do like fated mates too.
I don't hate fated mates. I feel like it's just one of the ones that's getting like it's getting oversaturated.
Yes. Like if it's done right, I like fated mates. Because again, how I like a fated mate is I want them to be enemies to lovers, but they're fated to be together, and then eventually they decide that yes, it is us.
But like I also don't hate like the arranged marriage or like forced marriage either.
I
so,
like that too. Because I like the forced proximity of that, of like the uncomfortableness. Like I don't know you, I don't want to be around you.
Yeah.
And now you're my partner.
Yeah. Like Shield of Sparrows has like a forced marriage in it, and I'm like right from the beginning, I'm like, I'm intrigued, because like it also portrays the one character as a mute, which I have read quite a few books with like a mute male character. I like it, and I don't know why I like it, but it's also like they're mute to the outside world, but they'll speak to their partner, and it like it adds a level of intimacy where like you're privy and they know I am one of the only people they speak to, and like it makes it that much, like the words they do say hold that much more weight. That
more value to it.
Yeah. And it's like the like obviously like kind of opening up a little bit of a more vulnerable part to your partner.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of other tropes right now.
We love cowboy romances.
Yeah, cowboy romance, we love that.
Some of the dark tropes. How do we feel about stalker romances?
I don't mind them. Like, I read Lights Out. I didn't hate Lights Out, but it wasn't, like, my favorite. I know you didn't like it.
I DNF'd the second book, and I didn't even get that far into it.
I don't know if I'll read it, because, like, the first one wasn't bad, but I don't know if it's enough to make me care to read the second book.
So, I have, like, a complicated thing with religion anyway, and, like, it does kind of lean in, like, religion does kind of play a part in that book, because, like, one of their first, like, one of the first, you know, moments between the two of them is in a church. And, like, I don't hate how they portrayed church, because, like, it is, if you've gone to Catholic Mass, the way they explain Catholic Mass was very good. Because, like, they even make the joke, like, oh, it's time to sit down, I mean kneel down, I mean stand up. Oh my gosh, Bean, are you okay? Oh, Beanie.
Y'all just watched her tumble and fall.
Oh, my poor baby, and now she's embarrassed, and she's gonna fight me because she thinks you're not embarrassed. It's okay. You don't have to be tough. You can be vulnerable. It's okay. Vulnerability is strength, Beanie.
Pep talks.
She's just gonna attack me now.
Probably.
Okay, anyway. I don't hate how they portrayed church. It's just like, I don't feel like I need church in my smutty romance novel.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's just like a weird place for church to be in.
And, like, I think that's why they do it. It's like, oh, it's so taboo, but I'm like, you're doing enough.
Yeah.
You don't need to add religion into it.
I do like hand necklaces and stuff. That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like a hand necklace. I don't know about, like, did you read How Deep? Or no, How Does It Feel? Sorry.
No, I haven't yet.
There's at one point that, like, her head goes underwater. Now, that hand necklace, not okay with that one.
Yeah.
No, please. I need to be above water for that.
I hate saying it.
I'm scared.
I hate saying it because it's like, oh, like, books and, like, video games and movies obviously don't make you violent.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I do worry about people wanting to imitate things.
Yes.
And if people are safe.
That scares me.
I'm sure there are safe ways to do things, but if you don't know them, please don't.
Don't practice them. Please have a partner who knows the safe ways, because.
Or maybe, like, if you guys don't do it.
Yeah, don't.
Like, please, just do it.
Be safe. I'm also, like, I'm not really into, like, the blood play.
No.
No. That's a no for me,
I'm good. I don't need that.
Also, like we were talking earlier, like, I know it's really common, but I don't need, like, a sword or, like,
Weapons
a gun.
Should not be...
Weapon play.
Weapons should not be near delicate areas.
Yes.
Weapons are for slashing and cutting and hurting and maybe... Because, like, true crime rant, because I do read true crime, one of the very, like, big things, like, overall arcs between most serial killers is they kind of, like, get love and pleasure crossed with violence. And maybe there's safe ways to do everything. We are not yucking somebody's yum.
Yes.
But
correct.
If somebody is not the most mentally stable and now you are crossing those two paths, it can lead to very bad paths off of that.
Share your locations. With
Just
your friends.
safe. Be safe.
Yes.
That's all we're saying about all of this. Because, like, even pregnancy tropes,
it depends if it's done, again, if it's done right, I don't mind it, but it's not one that I seek out. It's not, like, on my hot tropes.
Yeah, I don't look for it. I've read books that, like, end up with it, or end up with, like, like, Secret Kid or something. And, like, I don't hate them, and it's, like, it's not an auto DNF for me, but it's, like, if it's done right, I can appreciate it. If it's just, like, literally, like, a breeding kink thing, I'm like, yeah, you don't do the breeding kinks too much, do you?
No, I'm not a breeding kink person.
Again, if it's in the book, like, whatever, but, like, I don't seek it out.
I don't seek it out. It's okay, but yeah, I don't seek it out.
Yeah.
Hockey players. I was like, I know you.
Sports romances.
Sports romances are good. I feel like hockey is the most common, like, sports romance. Someone please write some lacrosse romances.
I was gonna say, like, I know you want lacrosse romances. I don't mind the
used to
football
play
ones.
lacrosse.
Yeah, I don't mind the football ones.
Football ones are good. Basketball, I've read a couple of those.
I haven't really read basketball
I
ones.
think I've read like one or two, but
Can we get some, like, hunters or, like, archers?
that'd be fun.
Yeah. It doesn't have to just be in fantasy, guys. I know all about archer competitions.
Maybe
I
you
can
should
tell
write a
you
book.
some shit. Girl, I'm half illiterate. I can't write.
ChatGPT can write it for you.
Yeah, there's enough authors already doing that.
I
I
know.
don't need to be one of them.
I don't have time to help be your ChatGPT because I honestly think I know you're hearing me, cell phones and all that stuff.
You are listening.
I am totally smarter than ChatGPT on some of my, like, I can schmooze. You want me to write you an essay?
You are very good. Like, I have had you help me write emails and letters.
I
and
am
things.
so good at writing. And, like, too, I can read someone's tone. Like, obviously, I'm a manager at work, so I help people with their, like, personal reviews and stuff. So what I always tell them is do your review first, and I will go through and help, like, edit and, like, whatever, and help you where I can for it. And I can get your tone for it and help you out.
Yeah. I have, like, a good creative mind. I can come up with fun ideas, but, like, I can't string them together well.
Yeah.
I don't do that great with that. Like, we know what I do with our outlines. I do my best, but it's...
They're basic. Alicia's a little, like, organizationally crazy.
But that's why we work, because, like, we need both.
I am, like, too OCD, honestly, but YOLO.
Yeah, like we were saying, do we need an outline for today? And I'm like, let's just vibe.
We're just gonna vibe it.
Yeah.
Which is more like thinking of tropes off the top of my head. I'm looking at, like, Hallie's books in
My
front of me.
bookshelves and stuff.
Like,
Oh, primal. Like, what about, like, primal play stuff? Like the running through forests, chasing each other.
I actually don't mind that. I kind of like that.
I think it can be done
It's
well.
exciting, yeah. Well, the only one I was, like, really scared of was one time the girl was in, like, wedges. I was like, oh, girl, please don't roll your ankle. I was, like, more paranoid. Like, I couldn't think straight. Like, yes, it's sexy that he's, like, chasing you, but I was like, girl, you're in wedges
I
right
rolled
now.
my ankle so bad at dinner the other night wearing just, like platform sandals.
Like, I was so worried, which she didn't. And even, like, later on, like, in the chapters, like, I can't believe I didn't roll my ankle in these heels. Like, girl, you don't even know the anxiety I had for you. Like, I was so glad you had fun, but, like, I was anxious for you.
I'm also just, like, a little, like, the logic part of my brain can't turn off, and I'm like, you're gonna get an infection from that. Like, why are you doing that there? There's bugs.
Nah.
There's dirt. Things
But
are
that's
going
how, like,
inside of you.
Humans were made. Come on, think of Outlander. Come on.
I know, but, like,
Yeah.
there's
No.
a level of cleanliness we
Yeah.
expect nowadays, and, like, that again, it's like reading any fantasy novel and they're, like, fucking in the war camp, and
Yes.
it's like, they probably smell god-awful.
Also, okay, so, like, not a trope that I'm, like, again, not into is, like, probably, like, monster, like, fucking and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, but
I
what
don't
do you
mind it.
consider monster? Because, like, technically Fae,
Like, if
are
we're both
monsters.
Fae, yes, but I
but
guess,
they're
like,
humanoid, so
but
I don't
guess
feel
I'm
like
thinking,
it
like,
is.
more of, like, werewolves and,
Yeah.
like, stuff like that. Like, I'm not
I
into-
agree, because, like, I think,
like,
like,
I'll read werewolf romances, but we both better be a werewolf. Like, I don't want to be human and you be a
you
werewolf.
didn't like Bride?
I liked it, but, like, that's what I'm thinking of
Yeah.
it. Like, you're not, like...
I know, I get it, but, like, because, like, for me, like, the books, like, obviously, like, Fae I don't consider monsters because they're
No.
humanoid. Like, the, from Blood and Ash books where, like, if they're part Fae, part vampire, I don't see that. Like, vampires, I don't see, because they're humanoid to me. So, like, it's human anatomy, and it makes sense to me where, like, werewolf and, like, some of the other monster books that, like, I don't even read because I'm just not into it.
Yeah, like, I tried reading Ice Planet Barbarians, and I just couldn't get into it. Which, I didn't really read that far, so maybe give it another chance whatever someday. But, like, I just couldn't get into it. Of, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And, like, say, like, even Red Rising, like, that, I guess, it's not really monster fucking though. Because it's just, like, a technological, like, they change you a little bit. But
Yeah.
I don't consider that either.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not a trope I like. I'll read it, but it's not one. Like, werewolf romances, I don't seek out.
Well, because, like, werewolf, too, are, like, so weird because it's, like,
Even vampire, I don't
how
really
do
seek out.
they, like, is it when they shift? Is it when they're in their humanoid form? Like, how, to me, like, if you're in your human form, you're human. And, like, do you just pick and choose what parts, like, wolf out? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
these are things that keep me up at night.
yeah, Fae I just consider kind of like human being.
Yeah. Again, anything that's, like, described as, like, you're a person, I'm like, cool, you got your bigger,
Part
stronger.
fairy, yeah.
You're bigger, stronger, have pointed ears, and, like, maybe have wings.
Canines.
I don't consider you...
Maybe you, like, draw blood for sexual purposes. That's about it. Because that's all they ever do. They
That's
don't actually,
most-
like,
That's
no
most
Fae
of the
drinks.
vampire ones.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, the vampire ones, if not. But
Well, because they kind of, like, mixed Fae and, like, modern books especially have, like, very much so mixed, like, Fae and vampire together.
Yep.
Like, from Blood and Ash, when people are like, oh, it's a vampire book, I'm like, technically it's a Fae book. Because they're Fae with vampiric tendencies. So, I need to do my re-listen of that.
I need to just do a listen of that or read of that.
I have all the books in my Audible, I just have not started the re-listen yet.
Definitely don't. I have my, oh my gosh, Metal Slinger is available right now for pre-order, and I'm like, you're about to take my product. You're gonna take my product right now.
Do you like pirate books? Do you like
Yeah.
sea journeys?
I haven't read a lot, but yes, I do like them. I love Pirates of the Caribbean, so I like a sea journey.
Yeah, because like we love Ralph.
Mm-hmm.
I want more of Ralph.
Yes.
I
Ralph would be
can
fun.
we just go back into the Throne of Glass universe and get like all the side characters that we want? Because
Living
well,
through
that's the thing is
Marissa-
Ralph is a shifter too. Ralph is a shifter too.
Yes. She messaged me. She's like, I finally finished Kingdom of Ash. It was so amazing. I was like, girl.
Yeah, we know.
I wish I could read that series for the first time again in my life.
I know. I keep seeing all the girls doing like the. This is my first time reading this.
It makes me want to cry because I wish that could be me again. Because such an amazing, powerful series.
Yeah. Bean's yelling at us.
He is.
What else? Magic. Do you like, what magic systems do you like in books?
As long as they're elaborated and spelled out. I don't need everything defined in the first book. Like, I like how, like, say when the moon hatch is set up and it's not fully defined out. But as long as it's something intricate and unique and it's not just, like, Harry Potter, but your take on Harry Potter, then I'm intrigued. I've just read so many different styles books. So, like, whether it's, like, telepathy or, like, if it's, like, touching people or you can, like, have actual powers of doing things or it's just, like, super speed.
Yeah.
So I feel like every book has some type of magic
Some kind
system.
of magic, yeah.
But I like the alchemy, too. Like how, again, like, we talk about the Thorns of Fire, which love that
We're
book.
just very excited.
Very
we're
excited,
both-
which obviously I'm putting the pre-order link in the description.
Yeah, we're both trying to get on, like, the street teams or arc teams. They are not announcing it for another, like, 5 days.
Which is okay, because even if not, we're still going to eat that up.
Oh,
'cause
yeah, we're still reading
We're going to eat it up, and we're going to cover it on an episode here. Let's be real, because
Yeah.
you guys should go listen to those books if you have not read Blood and Steel. But yes, the alchemy system in those books, I really enjoy it, because it's actually like alchemy. It's not just like magic. Same with kind of like, Quicksilver's a little bit like that, but not too much into alchemy, but a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have too many other tropes that I can think of. I mean, there's a lot of tropes out there.
There are so
There's like
many.
strong female character, strong
Which
male
obviously
character,
we love. Like,
banter, like you can say anything is a trope, honestly.
pretty much.
Like,
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of, like, what's big right now. Like, again, like, the idea of, like, the serial killers falling in love with each other, like Butcher and Blackbird.
mhm.
It's fun. It's far-fetched to me.
Yeah.
Like, to me, like, Butcher and Blackbird, even though it's, like, contemporary, I still kind of consider it fantasy. Because, like, obviously that's not happening in reality.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, it's just like, you want it to, but it's not actually
are you
happening.
looking up a list of tropes?
Yep, we're gonna look up a list of different ones. Wow, I can't believe I forgot this one, because I do like this one. A love triangle.
Oh, you love a love
I
triangle.
do love a love triangle.
She loves
Just because I like the angst of it all. It's fun.
Yeah. You like pining.
I do.
Yeah.
I love pining. It's like I just like smile like, yeah, I love pining.
I do. I love that he falls first and hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, give me a man that knows what he wants. I love that.
I love it when like just I love the attention of it. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some books, like, I think of, like, The Selection. Did you ever read that series?
No, I didn't.
Like, that has, like, a love triangle in it. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're just fun. They suck for a little bit. I'm not going to say the triangle isn't always fun, but they're fun in the end. Let's see. We got Forbidden Love. I do like a Forbidden Love.
I got burnt out on Forbidden Love. Because everything just boils down to Romeo and Juliet.
I guess I've never thought of it like this. The chosen one trope. So, the ordinary person is prophesized to save the world. No.
Everything is the chosen one trope nowadays. Everything.
The mentor trope. A wise
Wilder.
character guides the protagonist. The Dark Lord.
Wilder.
Oh, hang on. Shadow Daddies. That's like another big one.
Shadow Daddies is like everything now.
Literally. A damsel in distress, please no.
If it's done in a fun way, I don't hate it.
Okay, give me an example.
Mish.
Yes, fun.
Yeah.
Fun. When's her other book coming out? Soon.
Yeah, soon. We still haven't read the slaying or courting.
Yeah, I mean, but that's not like it is, but it's not in it.
Yeah.
Office romance? No, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're okay, but like,
I'm not big on them.
Opposites attract, man.
They're
okay.
Because
like,
it's Grumpy Sunshine to me.
Yeah, that's all that is.
Yeah.
Best friend's brother, or...
Again, it's so oversaturated.
Yeah.
Meh. Because it's always, my friendship will suffer, and it's like, if that person is your best friend and you are truly happy and, like, their sibling's good to you, they'd probably be happy for you. Also, like, then you'd be family.
Let's see, fake relationship.
Depending on how it's done, I like it.
I like it if it's done right.
Yeah.
I like
there are fun ones.
or like the friends to lovers sometimes that are like a fake relationship. I like that. Age gap. If it's fantasy, okay, but if not, no.
If they have frontal lobes, I'm okay with it. If it's a 19-year-old and somebody else whose frontal lobe is developed and they're preying on somebody who's is not,
Then no.
I have problems with that.
Bodyguard nanny. I like that sometimes. Or not, sorry, bodyguard or like whatever. Yeah, I guess that's not nanny.
Nanny sounds weird to me.
Yeah.
Because nanny, like, gives predatory vibes, which I don't know if that's misogyny or not in my brain. But, like, bodyguard to me at least means that you're probably over 18 already.
Well, I also think of, like, same in the sense of, like, bodyguard of, like, Torch and Run.
Yeah. That's fine. You need to clearly define how that is.
Hey, I'm just, like, on Reddit now.
I know.
Like...
But, like, I'm saying for authors, I need that, like, clearly defined. Because, like, technically Shield of Sparrows, I'm talking about that book a lot, but I just finished it, and, like, it was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good, fun story.
It will be rephrased. They have it rephrased later. Guardian and Ward.
Yeah, that's... No! Because that makes it worse to me, because to me, like, Guardian and Ward means, like, that is your parent.
Okay, I hate this trope, and heroine gives herself as payment. You can throw that right in the trash. Throw that right in the trash.
The only one I ever liked was Beauty and the Beast. Because, like, technically Belle was a form of payment from her father to the Beast.
Yeah. Mental health issues. We like the representation.
If it's done right. Because there is some very toxic mental health representation, and it's like, a man is not going to cure your depression. Please don't get into a relationship to fix your own problems.
Let's see. This one I feel like isn't too bad. Like an overprotective, like, brother. I like that somewhat, but again, don't overdraw it. Like,
yeah. Because, like, then there's, like, it gets weird.
Small town romance.
We love it.
We love a small town romance.
We do.
Unrequited love. That hurts, but I do love it. It hurts because then eventually you find the right one, but...
Yeah.
It hurts for the first, like, 10 chapters.
Yeah.
But I do like it. In Widower.
Depending on how it's done.
I think sometimes they're done well. I haven't read, like, too many of them, but...
I'm thinking Crescent City with Hunt. Because, like, technically Bryce. Like, technically they're both. Mm-hmm. And that, like, they kind of bond over that.
Yeah.
I have read quite a few that have, like, a lost pet. as like the catalyst for meeting, and I think that's cute.
That's cute.
Right, Bean?
What are some of your guys' favorite tropes? Leave them in the comments for us below.
Yeah, please.
We'd be interested.
Give us some book recs. We need them.
Yeah, we don't know. I think our next episode, we are going to do like a tour de Buffalo.
Yeah.
Which obviously we're from Buffalo, if you have never caught on to that.
We're from Buffalo. We don't hide the fact that we're from Buffalo.
As I'm like, 716 isn't my thing. But yes, we're going to do like, I think some of our favorite bookstores maybe, and some food stops.
Or maybe some of our favorite places to read out.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to see. We have to make a tour de Buffalo map and see what we're going to do one day.
Yeah.
Definitely will be not an after work function because we will not have enough time.
We will not. Maybe a Friday off.
Maybe. Yeah, I will need more empty space in my stomach.
Oh yeah, because most of our time is just eating.
Eating. A lot of eating.
It's
Which
so
is
much
okay.
eating.
Ooh, mac and cheese bites. Can't wait. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah.
Well, other than that, if you guys do not already, follow us on all social medias. Again, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube we are available on. And
Instagram.
at the Unhinged Library Podcast.
Yep.
It has been so nice listening to us yap, as always. I bet.
Oh my god, Bean.
Bean is very
so
feisty
sorry.
today. She's like, yes, get off camera so you can play with me, mother.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for joining us. Have a great day and read more books.
Bye.
Bye.